How much do rules help when you sit down to write a musical? For example, the one that says, never build your show around dogs and children, let alone cartoon characters. Luckily, composer Charles Strouse disobeyed that rule when he wrote his score about little orphan Annie and her mutt, Sandy. Annie was an unexpected hit, and the surprise star of the show was a 13-year-old named Andrea McArdle, who brought down the house every night and won a Tony nomination. Since then, she has appeared in shows like Jerry's Girls and Starlight Express. Charles Strouse's long list of musical credits includes such titles as Bye Bye Birdie, Applause, and Golden Boy. Welcome, Andrea McArdle and Charles Strouse. Now, the word on this was, Charles, don't do a musical about a depression cartoon character. Why were people so intent on its imminent failure?
Well, it had the aura of being a children's show, for one thing, and children's shows are not commercial. And then, as you mentioned before, shows with dogs and kids in them tend to upstage actors and seriousness. They're usually about cuteness and personality rather than any kind of message, so to speak, suitable for Broadway. So there was that alone, plus the fact that I had once written a show based on a cartoon called It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's Superman, and although we had very good notices, it didn't run a long time on Broadway, so I was very wary of
I don't see the
it.
connection between Superman and Little Orphan Annie. They both were comics, I suppose.
Yes, that's the...
Andrea, here you were, a kid in the chorus, as I understand it, and got the lead from the kid who originally had it up at the Opera House.
Right, Goodspeed Opera House.
Goodspeed Opera House.
She helped us defy that tradition because young girls, Shirley Temple, they're usually cute. Andrea, as you may have noticed, has a kind of steely quality about her, and it was the thing that put us over the top, the fact that this little girl was a New York street-smart kid. Tough.
Yeah. Although she's from Philadelphia.
That's right, right.
Now, how did that make this role, it sort of follows you around because you're considerably older now.
Right. Well, I think, you know, unlike somebody who
You've aged very well.
Thank you very much. I've aged a lot. No. I just think that what happened was in the show is the character that I was playing was kind of a spunky character, and the little girl they had chosen was very, very sweet, and the whole point was they didn't think she would survive on the streets, and probably wouldn't have. And it was, when I look back on it now, it's kind of fun to remember how it all happened, because it was totally by accident. You know,
it's an incredible
never done a Broadway
story.
show before, and
right into the... Now, we'll get back to Annie in a moment. Now, Bye Bye Birdie is, I understand, your most performed show, isn't it?
Annie's closing in on it, but Bye Bye Birdie is probably the most.
Give us a little tootle from Bye Bye Birdie.
Gray skies are gonna clear up, put on a happy face, brush off the clouds and cheer up, put on a happy face.
It'll never work. It'll never go. It'll never go. Your interests in music are, well, number one, you're excellent, I don't know if the word is book writer. That is, rather than think that you're going to make a hit, you write the proper piece at the right time. Well, how do you know when a piece of music is needed in the show?
Well, that's a composer's instinct, and everybody does it differently. It's a sense of, if I can use a musical term, counterpoint in a sense. I mean, one writes something that's contrapuntal to the emotion, ironical, sarcastic, or one writes truly to it. And I have a musician's ear, or eye, you might say, for trying to dress a scene so that music contributes to an underlying meaning, or might surprise the audience by its pulse being different from what the playwright or the actor is intending, that kind of thing. But it's pure instinct.
And American, always American subject, yeah. Very American. Not a count or a duke in the whole...
I did do one called Iron Albert with Lee Adams, but basically you're right. Everything I've written has been about America.
What's your favorite?
My favorite score.
I mean, not score. Little piece of music, tune.
Oh, that I have. Well, there's a song in Golden Boy called...
a little bit. This is an expensive piano track.
Oh, it's a wonderful piano.
We want to use it.
I want to be with you. I want to be with you. After all the nights of wanting you, lying there loving you, hating you, tonight I'm touching you, tasting you, world you're gonna see.
beautiful imperfection when composers sing. Don't you agree? Andrea?
Yeah, I love to hear composers
Now, you've been in
sing
one of the
their
more
songs.
modern examples of a Broadway musical, Starlight Express. What's
Right.
that like? Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Well, my reasons for doing Starlight Express were purely physical. It was a chance to. I've always loved, you know, being athletic, and that's how that was seriously how I
to
considered.
roller skate? That's why you took the job?
Yeah, I love that. I remember during Annie, they wouldn't let me skateboard. They had to write it in the contract because I was doing it all over the place, and you know, they were picturing, you know, my lip falling off and everything. So that's the reason why I wanted to do
So
Starlight
glamorous.
Express.
Insurance reasons. We want to grab some of the show-stopping moments, if you would do us the honor. Some of the show-stopping moments.
Absolutely.
From Annie.
The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may. Together at last,
Together forever,
we're tying a knot.
they never will sever.
I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue.
I don't need anything but you. You wrap me around, yes, your cute little finger.
You made life a song. You made me the singer.
I tried. And what's that bathtub tune you always boo? I don't need anything but you.
Yesterday was plain awful.
You can say that again.
Yesterday was plain awful.
But that's not now, that's then.
I'm poor as a mouse,
I'm richer than Midas.
but nothing on earth
Could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything, anything, anything. I don't need anything but you.
when I'm stuck with a day that's gray